Are we ready to get started? It is early on a Thanksgiving day, and one thing that you might want to do is just prepare the area that you're going to be preparing your turkey. So this towel is automatically, because I'm touching this poultry, it's been infused with poultry germs. So I'm just going to use this as my germy towel. Next, we have our beautiful beautiful turkey. This is Tom. He'll be joining us for dinner, and he is about an 18.5-pound turkey, and he should feed at least, the 20 or so people that we have coming for dinner, with a few leftovers. So the first thing we want to do is give him a good bath. Scrub him down. You can just use some nice sea salt and give him a good exfoliating treatment. And then you might want to take a look for any pin feathers that might be hanging around. And this one's actually pretty good. Oh, I spoke too soon. It's really quite humbling to think that we're eating a creature to celebrate the blessings in our life. But it's tradition, right? And it tastes so good. When I was a young girl, we used to name our turkey. I wonder what this fella should be called. We can grab him by the neck since that's still there. Let's see if we can just break the neck. Definitely need to cut the neck off, but we'll loosen it up. Yeah, I think that'll do the trick. Whoa. So let's just loosen that skin a little bit. I'm just gonna come in here, find a spot in between the vertebrae, and just cut it, and maybe stab it through. All small children should still be in bed right now. Oh yeah. This may look like man's work, but ladies, it's very gratifying to have your way with a turkey neck like this. Oh yeah, this is the way to do it. And actually what's happening is I'm kind of tenderizing the little bit of meat that is on the turkey neck, which we will boil this and make our wonderful gravy. Ooh, there we go. A wonderful treat. The neck is full of flavorful meat, and some people just throw it away, but not us, not today. Not on Thanksgiving. We're going to use as much of the turkey as we can. And so we just cover it with water, put a lid on it, and bring it to a boil and let it simmer for about 30 minutes. The most important thing about a turkey, in my humblest of opinions, is to recognize that it is your teacher. This turkey is here to teach me a lesson today. And so if I open my heart up, open my mind up, I'm going to receive that lesson. So when we think of Thanksgiving dinner and we think of the turkey, the flavor is what comes just rushing back into our mouths. And that's an important part of the meal. But the other important part is the fact that we're sharing this not just because it's a holiday and that's a special thing, but that we're feeding our family and our friends and potentially perfect strangers who we've never even met before. And so as I am touching this turkey, I'm just putting love into it. And with every stroke, every bit of the chore of the turkey needs to become a meditation on loving kindness and the nutritiousness, the nutrition of the turkey will be infused with the great nutritious blessing of your love. Now, turkey is nutritious because it has protein and other good things, but the love is the most nutritious part. So the first piece of the puzzle is lubrication. Now, some people like to try to go healthy for Thanksgiving, but I'm not of that mind. In my humblest of opinion, this is all about indulging yourself in the loving experience of gratitude and Thanksgiving, and truly being thankful. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the butter. Now this, you can see where all those feathers were. That's almost like a grid, and you just want to give that turkey a nice rub down all over that grid. And as you're massaging, as you're rubbing the butter into the breast, as you're stroking the breast with the butter, this wonderful, tasty lubricant, you are actually also visualizing the love coming up from your heart, out through your arms, into your hands, into the bird. Again, focus your mind on loving kindness. Maybe you're going to have a family member who's coming to your Thanksgiving that you just detest. You can't stand her or him. Maybe she cries all the time. Maybe he never helps clear the table. Instead of thinking about the negativity, those negative thoughts, infuse this turkey with the loving thoughts. She tells good stories. You know, he helped me that one time with that flat tire. And with every stroke and with every caress of the thighs and the legs, I am sending a beam of light from my third eye straight down into my arms, down through my elbows, straight into my fingers, and then poof, 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 poof. Now you may think that that's a bunch of pagan BS, but what I'm telling you is intention is powerful. And when you place your intention on infusing food or drink or your attitude with love and kindness, your home, your child, your partner, your bathwater, whatever. If you make it your intention, if you set about infusing it with love, you can do it. You are a powerful creature. As I'm stroking this dead turkey, I'm reminded of the state of our economy. And it seems to me, Mr. Obama, you should listen up here, that our country's almost, you know, metaphorically speaking, of course, kind of like a dead turkey. That's right, our country is dead. So, what do you do when you have a dead turkey? Do you cry about the dead turkey? Hell no! You have to take that dead turkey and make it into a blessing. This butter, maybe this is the jobs. Maybe the olive oil, the key, the pièce de résistance, the most important part of the lubrication process. Excuse me. I'm gonna get this all over this thing. If the butter is the jobs, the olive oil is the education system. It needs to be well lubricated. So we'll just throw some olive oil all over here. Education all over. Education for everybody. Little ones, big ones, intergenerational education. I'm thinking we need grandmas and grandpas in the classroom. They're not just, what's the word? Sitting and rotting in a old folks home, but they're still vital members of the community. You know. Whoa. Education is lubrication. The flavor. What happened to the flavor of this country? In this bowl, I've prepared some nice sea salt and some just fresh cracked pepper. And I would contend that the flavor of our country has been ripped away by the evil harlots of Hollywood. Now, what are they doing that's so bad besides creating mass garbage for mass sending out disgusting, despicable, overly sexed for us to consume? And so the average American is no longer involved in culture creation. They're just consumers. Now, when I say just consumers, I mean just that. We buy. We buy our music. We don't make our music. We buy our food. Much of our food we don't even make. Much of our food we don't even know where it comes from. The flavor of this, to bring this turkey to life, to make it a rich blessing, is coming from the arts. That's right, folks, the arts. Everybody wants to cut funding for the arts, but you know what? If we do that, this turkey will taste like crap.